Welcome to Brain Vision.
Okay, this is question 542, which tells us to refer back to example 518, where we have a skydiver moving at terminal velocity. And we are asked what value of d is required to make the terminal velocity equal to 42 meters per second for the skydiver. This is for part A. So the key thing to remember from example 5.18 was we found this formula. So the terminal velocity is equal to the square root of mg over d. So for part A, we want to solve for d given this terminal velocity, and the mass of the original skydiver was 50 kilograms. So we want to solve this equation for d. So let's first square both sides, which will give us vt equals mg over d. Then if we multiply both sides by d and then divide by vt squared, we're going to end up with d is equal to mg over vt squared. And now we have all this information. So if we are using m equal to 50, g as 9.8, then when we plug all of this in, we should get 50 times 9.8 over 42 squared, which will give us 0.27 equals 0.27, or rounding up to 0.28 kilograms per meter. If we look at the units here. Sorry, this should be 0.28. So now part B says instead we are considering the skydiver's daughter, whose mass is 45 kilograms. And she has the same d, so 0.25 kilogram per meter, as her father. And what is her terminal speed? So now we are going to go back to our original equation. So I'm just going to rewrite it as this one here. So our vt squared equals m times g over d, except now our m is 45, g is 9.8, and d is 0.25. So we're just going to solve for v, we want to take the square root of both sides. And when we plug that in, we should end up with vt equals 42 meters per second.